There I was, standing in the break room with my lunch in hand and a hungry stomach. The clock had struck noon, and the office was buzzing with the sound of clattering keyboards taking a break and the hum of eager lunchtime chatter. I had been looking forward to this moment all morning, the moment when I could finally devour my carefully prepared meal. But just as I was about to give my Tupperware a warm embrace in the microwave, I was hit with a wave of confusion. This was not the familiar microwave I had at home with its friendly keypad and comforting buttons. No, this was an entirely different beast, a contraption that seemed to have been teleported from another dimension. The buttons were a mystery, the symbols, alien hieroglyphics. It was as if I was staring at the dashboard of a spaceship, not a simple kitchen appliance. Now you'd think that a microwave would be a straightforward device, right? You pop your food in, punch in a few numbers, and voila, your meal is ready. But this microwave was playing hard to get. It was like trying to decipher the Da Vinci Code while standing on one foot. I found myself squinting at the panel, trying to decode the cryptic symbols, my stomach growling in protest. And yet, there was something exhilarating about this culinary conundrum. I could feel the anticipation building up, the thrill of the unknown, the promise of a warm meal at the end of the tunnel. I was determined to figure out this microwave, to conquer this technological beast. I was no longer just an office worker on a lunch break. I was an explorer, an adventurer, a microwave pioneer on the frontier of culinary discovery. Undeterred by this technological peculiarity, I decided to give it a shot. I took a deep breath, squared my shoulders, and with a sense of determination that would make Sherlock Holmes proud, I began my quest to decode the mysteries of the break room microwave. And so, the culinary experiment began. Armed with nothing but sheer determination and a Tupperware container filled with a meal longing for warmth, I found myself standing before the alien contraption, ready to decipher its convoluted language. Each button on the microwave was like a cryptic riddle, with symbols that seemed to have been etched by an extraterrestrial Michelangelo. But I was undeterred. I was on a mission, a culinary mission, to heat my lunch to perfection. So, I began to punch in a series of 30-second intervals. Yes, you heard it right. Instead of the usual 90 seconds, I was doing it the hard way, one 30-second round at a time. I was like a mad scientist, hunched over his beloved experiment, pushing buttons with a maniacal grin on his face. The break room echoed with the sporadic beeping of the microwave, each beep a testament to my unwavering resolve. Tick-tock, tick-tock. The seconds passed by, each one filled with mounting anticipation. With each round, I would anxiously peer through the microwave's glass door, my eyes scanning my meal for signs of steam, the universal signal of culinary warmth. In this grand experiment, I wasn't just a scientist, but also a patient observer. And let me tell you, the suspense was killing me. I felt like a kid, counting down the seconds to his birthday, eagerly awaiting the moment when he could tear open his gifts. Except in my case, the gift was a warm meal. But here's the kicker. It wasn't a one-time thing. Oh no. This process had to be repeated, over and over again. Each time, I would punch in another 30 seconds, wait for the microwave to do its magic, check the progress, and then start all over again. It was a slow process, akin to warming my lunch one bite at a time. But hey, who said culinary excellence was easy? It requires patience, perseverance, and a healthy dose of absurdity. And in my case, a microwave with cryptic buttons. Then, in the midst of the beeping and steaming, Enlightenment struck. Suddenly, the microwave's alien hieroglyphics made sense, and I was hit with a wave of realization that was as potent as the aroma of my slowly warming lunch. A thought, as clear as a bell, rang through my mind. I could have simply entered 1 minute and 30 seconds into the microwave's numerical labyrinth. I'd been making this culinary journey far harder than it needed to be, like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube when all I needed was to turn a doorknob. A resounding duh echoed in my head, causing me to slap my forehead with a comedic flourish. The absurdity of it all was too much, and I burst into laughter, the sound echoing off the break room walls. My laughter, unrestrained and infectious, filled the room, bouncing off the bland office furniture and infusing the room with a much-needed dose of hilarity. My colleague, previously engrossed in her own lunchtime conversations, looked up, her eyebrows arched in surprise. She turned her attention towards the source of the amusement, the bumbling fool standing before the perplexing microwave. Her lips twitched, trying to suppress a grin, but the sight of me laughing at my own ridiculousness was too much. Soon she was laughing along, the sound of our combined mirth creating a symphony of laughter that livened up the otherwise monotone lunch hour. The microwave, the cause of my confusion, now stood as a testament to my newfound wisdom. It was no longer a mysterious contraption, but a symbol of my hilarious journey from culinary confusion to microwave mastery. And so, I became the microwave maestro, the bumbling fool standing before the perplexing microwave. The tale of my microwave muddle became a source of amusement, a spark of joy in the humdrum office routine. Little did I know that my quest for a warm meal would lead to a story worth sharing and a moment of laughter that would linger far beyond the lunch hour. From that day forward, lunchtime at the office was never the same. My misadventure had inadvertently turned the break room into a comedy club, and I was the star act. My title, the Microwave Maestro, a badge of honor I wore with pride and a touch of irony. You see, my tale of the 30-second saga echoed through the office, spreading like a viral meme. It became a lunchtime ritual, a beacon that drew co-workers from their desks. They gathered round, their faces lit with anticipation and amusement, ready for another round of the maestro's culinary escapade. And oh, how we laughed! The break room echoed with the sound of our collective mirth, punctuated by the occasional snort and guffaw. Laughter, they say, is the best medicine, and we were overdosing on it. But it wasn't just about my tale. The Microwave Maestro Story Hour had sparked a wave of confessions. Suddenly, everyone had their own kitchen mishap to share. From the intern who mistook salt for sugar, to the manager who set off the smoke alarm trying to boil an egg. Each story was a comedic gem, adding to our shared laughter and bonding us in ways we never imagined. The microwave, once a mysterious contraption, was now our shared symbol of camaraderie, a monument to the hilarity hidden in the mundane. It was no longer just a device to warm our meals, but a catalyst for laughter and connection. A reminder that even in the midst of the daily grind, there's always room for a good laugh. So the next time you're faced with a microwave enigma, remember my tale and know that you're not alone. We've all been there, fumbling our way through the labyrinth of life, one 30-second interval at a time. And when you do stumble upon a moment of hilarity in your quest for a warm meal, embrace it, share it, because nothing brings people together like a good laugh at the absurdity of everyday moments.